Hello, everyone. This is Mr. Mon, and I'm going to be talking about the article from your Ecosystem and Interactions book called How Are Ecosystems Organized? Now, the first thing I want you to look at is the drawing, the visual on the left, the levels of ecosystem organization. So it starts with individual, then it goes to population, community, ecosystem, and finally biosphere. So these are interwoven within each other, and we're going to talk about how those ecosystems are organized. Think about your school and the different parts within your school. Each school has students, and those students are in different classes. And those classes are in different grades. And the grades and all the material are housed in the school. Then the school is part of something bigger, a school district. Similarly, an ecosystem can be organized in many ways. An individual is a single organism of a particular species. A single zebra is an individual. A species is a group of living organisms that interbreed with one another. The plain zebra is a species of organism. The total number of individuals of that species found in a particular area that interact with one another is referred to as a population. Regardless of whether the individuals live alone or in groups, population describes the total number of individuals of a particular species that lives within a specific area. A herd of plain zebras that interact with one another in a specific part of Africa constitutes a population. Individuals, species, and populations refer not only to animals, but to all living things, including but not limited to plants, insects, fungi, bacteria, and protists. The total sum of all the populations of living things within an area that interacts with one another is called a community. A community describes all of the biotic factors of a particular area. The zebra's community, for example, might include other animals such as wildebeests, antelopes, gazelles, elephants, lions, and egrets. It might also include plants such as grasses and trees, insects such as flies and butterflies, fungi such as mushrooms, microorganisms such as bacteria and protists, and many other populations of organisms. An ecosystem is an interwoven system of biotic and abiotic factors. Ecosystems include individuals of a species, populations of species, communities of different species, and all the things they need for their survival, like sunlight, minerals, and water. An ecosystem can be something small like a drop of water, or it can be large like the Pacific Ocean. Together, all of the world's ecosystems exist in the biosphere. The biosphere is part of the Earth where life occurs, and it includes the biotic and abiotic parts of all ecosystems. So if you look at the bottom here, the sloth bear exhibit at the Smithsonian National Zoological Park has termite mounds that replicate how bears feed in the wild. Okay? So looking back to where we started, it's important for you to understand an individual is one single organism, a population is a group of the same organisms, a community is all the living things within that system. The ecosystem is where it turns into living and non-living, and all the ecosystems from our entire world includes the biosphere. If you have any questions, please let me know, and you have a great day.